Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Amanda, and I'm so happy you're here. Let's jump right into it. So here are a few things that I'm working with. I have several green, these little clip-on mistletoe. I think that's mistletoe. It's glitter and sparkly, so I like it. Just like these. I don't know if you can tell, they're super sparkly. And then I have these picks and sprays right here. And then I'm using the traditional reds and gold Christmas ornaments. So this is what we're working with as far as the Christmas tree and lights. Why are the ones on top not showing up? Okay, so that's really crazy to me. The lights on the bottom, in the middle, and 3/4 way up is showing up on camera, but the top part isn't? Like, what is going on? They just showed up for a second. I swear there are lights up there. Oh, there's a couple. I don't know, it's so weird. But anyways, this is what we're working with. Now they're showing, that's so weird. And the bottom ones aren't. I am blown away. A few bottom ones are. Oh my gosh. But anyway, what I was trying to say is you always need to add more lights to your tree. So I am going to add another 1,000 of these cluster lights. I got these off Amazon and I will link them below. But that's what we're gonna do first. It's a side of wonder, a magic time of love, and it's joy found in each other. It bears the witness of. So I don't know if it's picking up on camera very well, but let me just put a couple of lights next to the other lights that are on the tree. They look like they're two totally different colors. But I mean, the ones on the tree are LED warm white. This also says LED warm white. So I don't know, maybe you won't be able to tell when I get it all together. So we will see. So I'm really sorry I haven't posted in almost 2 months, but I had surgery and I had some complications. So back in 2018, I had to have my appendix taken out, and about 10 days after surgery, I broke out with hives all over. Well, nobody can tell me what it was from or figure out why, so I ended up getting put on an injection called Xolair. And while taking this, my hives completely went away, and I was on that for about 3 years. Well, the beginning of last year, I forgot to take my injection, and I realized months later that my hives had gone away, and they were gone away for good. So this past October 6th, I had the breast implants that I've had since 2009 redone, and guess what happened? About 10 days out from that surgery, I broke out with hives again, and no one can tell me why again, so I'm back on the injections. I've also taken a few rounds of steroids, which has caused weight gain, but I'm going to lose it, but at least everything is under control for now. So this is a very old tree. You have to put the branches on one by one at a time, and it's not pre-lit. I did the flocking myself. It took about a week because I wanted to make sure I sprayed the flocking with enough water and it had a good amount of drying time. And so I'm just spraying some of the darker wires with a can of spray snow. This tree is 9 feet tall, and that's how tall our ceilings are, so I couldn't add a topper, so I made my own. I just used this 4-inch velvet ribbon and made a huge bow by making a bunch of loops all around the top of the tree. So I did make a few loops on one side of the tree with the tail hanging down, and then I cut the ribbon and I went over to the other side and did the same exact thing. With a tree this big, it was just easier that way, and it turned out so pretty, like it was just one huge bow. So I'm now adding 2 of these gold sparkly picks and 3 of these red berry picks to each side of the tree, and that, with the big red bow, is my topper. Adding in different colors and textures of greenery to your tree is always so pleasing to the eye. I love doing this, and I definitely recommend it. So this is what our tree looks like so far before we add the ribbon. I decided to go with very traditional colors this year with the gold, green, and reds. So those are the 3 colors I'm going with for my ribbon. The green and red are velvet ribbon. I got the red last year at Michael's after Christmas, but the green I found on Amazon, and it was a great price. Putting only ribbon that's not see-through on your tree can make it look really dark, so I will be using some of this pretty sparkly gold ribbon as well. So I started with the green velvet and the gold sparkly see-through ribbon first. I just layered them on top of one another, and after running it down the tree, I went ahead and pulled them apart so you could see both colors, and I always fishtail my ends because I think it looks so pretty. I originally only wanted to do the green and gold ribbons down the tree so the red bow would stand out. However, after I did a few rows of the green and gold, I realized that I might not have enough. And I realized that might be a good thing, so I could show you how to manage and what to do if you really are in a pinch. I decided to space out my rows of green and gold ribbon and to go back in between those with the ribbon I already had. I used the leftover 4-inch red velvet ribbon I used for the bow, but you literally can use any ribbon you have. I then just went in with a different bow looping technique than I did with the green and gold together. This makes it stand out a little, but also makes it look very intentional and that I meant to do that rather than I just ran out of ribbon. It's just a one loop technique, so I'm just making a beautiful tail on one end of the red ribbon and then only doing a single loop and then another pretty tail at the other end. And as far as ornaments go, I like to start by putting very large ornaments on the bottom half of the tree first, and then go in and add my medium and small ornaments all over.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
I don't know why, but I don't like the ornament hooks or even seeing that gold or silver part at the top of each ornament where the hooks go. I like to take some floral wire and put it through each one and basically tie it to the tree branch. Have you guys ever done it this way?
Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
So it's now day 2 and I'm adding these green ornaments that I got from Michaels. I bought several boxes, but I actually wish that I had bought more because I'm in the process of making my own garland, and I used 3 of these ornaments on each one. And I know I have at least 3, but maybe a total of 5. And for each one, I'm tying 2 different garlands together with floral wire, and then I'm adding the ornaments, the string lights, and bells to each of them. I think they turn out super cute, so stay tuned for that in an upcoming video.
Bring the cheese, put the lights up, 'tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer.
And now I'm just adding these different gold pointy ornaments for a little bit of different shape and texture.
Favorite season, sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag? I got racks in my sack or in my bag. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I have several of these different sparkly gold picks and also that sparkly mistletoe that I showed you guys earlier. And I'm just going through finding any bare spots or any full holes that I needed to fill.
First flake of snow is set to fall today. It comes to say that Christmas is on its merry way, and for every single child.
I just found this gorgeous red velvet tree skirt with sparkly faux diamonds at Hobby Lobby and thought it would look so amazing under the tree. If I forgot to mention anywhere where anything was from, please just shoot me a quick comment and I will not hesitate to let you know.
Is promised for this day. It brings a hope of peace, both near and far away. It says we can live together and that we can find a way.
You will have to let me know if I was able to help you in any way with your tree decorating and how you thought this all turned out. Thank you so much for spending a little part of your day with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.